We're pulling out the last of our tomatoes today, and you're wondering, when should you be pulling out your tomatoes? Well, here are 3 things that we take in consideration when we determine whether or not to pull or leave our tomatoes in. It's not because they are not producing. There are actually quite a few tomatoes on our plants still. It's just because we have a really small farm. So our farm in totality is only a half an acre, and that is split between diversified vegetable production and cut flowers. So we only have an 1/8 of an acre under cover here in our tunnels, and that's where we grow our tomatoes. The remainder of our farm is all open field. And so our decision on when to actually pull our tomatoes is kind of based on a couple things, and here's what they are. First is market demand. Is our market demanding the tomatoes that we're growing? And is it worth keeping them in the ground because of the profit we're going to be able to generate off of those tomatoes that we're selling? Next, it's how far along in the season are we? How many days do we have left to get mature crops for fall and winter? Because crops like lettuce don't grow in the winter. We grow them to maturity before winter, and then they sit and we kind of maintain during winter, so we're harvesting. So if the plants aren't mature, we're not going to have a harvest during winter. And then the last one is, how well are your plants doing? Are they thriving, or are they just surviving? And so for us, 2 of those criteria have been met. Our market is not demanding the tomatoes, and we need the bed space to get our fall and winter crops established before winter. So today we're taking out the remaining 2 rows of our tomatoes.